We begin with a reading from Psalm 6, verses 6 through 9. I am weary with my moaning. Every night I flood my bed with tears. I drench my couch with my weeping. My eyes waste away because of grief. They grow weak because of all my foes. Depart from me, all you workers of evil. For the Lord has heard the sound of my weeping. The Lord has heard my supplication. The Lord accepts my prayer. Psalm 6 is one of the penitential psalms of the church. The psalm has a movement. It begins with the recognition of transgression, and then an expression of penitence, followed by God's forgiveness and with recovery. Embedded within the psalm is the commonly held belief of that time that unconfessed sin caused the body to react with illness. Today we do not view illness in this way, but we do know that the denial of wrongdoing, pretending that we are fine when we really are not, these take a toll upon us in body and in spirit. Confession, acknowledgement, these free us from the weight of spiritual burden. Tears can be a part of our cleansing and release. Gregory of Nyssa was one of the great leaders of the Christian church in the 4th century. He was one of a group known as the Cappadocian Fathers. He said, "Tears are like blood in the wounds of the soul." Tears are like blood in the wounds of the soul. Tears are a part of the healing process. Richard Foster describes the prayer of tears. It is the prayer of the penitential heart. He says the prayer of tears is a means of inward godly sorrow, a means of blessed holy mourning. As we pour out our tears in prayer, offering them to our loving God, we experience a cleansing and a healing that opens our hearts to joy. Over the last few weeks, as the reality of the coronavirus has become clearer and clearer, as we have learned how many businesses would have to close, how many people would lose their jobs, I have felt tears pushing up in my heart. It is not that this virus is a result of our sin. It is not a question of us confessing our sin and the coronavirus will go away. However, this pandemic has put us in a place of contrition. Contrition for our own pride and self-assurance. We are remembering the limits of our human power. We are remembering our absolute need to live each day by the grace and mercy of God. At such a moment of humble recognition, we may feel tears rise up within us. Tears that release our sadness, but also tears of gratitude for God's mercy that is holding and sustaining us. For your prayer journal, you may want to draw drops of tears and name each drop with the worry, the fear, or the sorrow that you are feeling at this time. These tears can be your offering to God, and may God's never-failing love bless you with the gift of peace.